Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Dogs will kick this deep to begin the game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's St. Clair. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the second down play. Here's that defense shifting again. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Zips it down the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. On the option. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks free. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
The sack on first down. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense facing 3rd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaks loose at the 40. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. The linebacker shifting around now. And at first down, they go right back to him. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. The pocket breaking down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
No surprise, offense going for it on fourth down. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him there.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
The extra point gives him a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the read. Pitch play to the back. He breaks free. He's in the clear. Now the 40. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
What a run and a pickup for this offense. This all starts with a great read by the quarterback. Saw the defender coming in, just knew this was not the time to keep it, and he does a good job of getting it to one of his playmakers, and boy, does he make a big play.
They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Big pass, here comes a jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. He'll toss it to the back. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the point after is right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
To the air, it's Mendoza. Catch made on the right side. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against him.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Pitches to the back. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense cannot be stopped.
Wow, that is split-second decision-making by this quarterback, and it's necessary to run the option. The quarterback saw the defender and pitched it to his back, and he took it in for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down inside their own 40. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
To throw, it's Mendoza. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Georgia.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Pressure is coming. Makes the grab. It's Thurman. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The receiver makes the catch. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Now he's bringing it back. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. First down, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Makes the read. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks into the clear. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? The 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And that will give them the lead now.
Just great execution here by this offense, and so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. A quick throw to the right, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Now, 4th down.
He decides to keep it here. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kurt. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also
putting toward the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Dogs.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He lets it go. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, I really like the route here of the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Fires it to the left side. Catch made in the 20 of the deep shot. Big game. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. Now in the red zone, it's St. Clair. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. QB keeper all the way. He's brought down, but good for a 1st and goal at the 4.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Using his legs, it's Sprout. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run it here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Mendoza. He dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option and to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. He shreds the tackle.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. The tight end has got it. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Georgia. This quarterback on fire today. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's St. Clair. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
He shreds the tackle.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. Close to the tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30. First down here for this offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they'll set up with PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. That's the last thing you want to do as a defense, trying to hold the lead late in the game. Undisciplined penalty. And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
A new set of downs after that completion. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. And when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here in a lopsided victory. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? On the option. Pitch to the back. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry up. Back to throw again. The sure hands. It's Peoples. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
1st down and 10. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Roberts. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. And it'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
You talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass break up, making sure every yard is earned.
So out comes the field goal kicker. If he makes it, this becomes a 1-score game. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Heading left after the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense will take their first timeout of the half to talk strategy here. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked.